This is going to be a video explaining how to do a dual monitor setup for the Mac Mini. Pretty simple actually, guys. What you're going to need is two monitors, of course, whether it be LED, LCD, a television with VGA capabilities or HDMI capabilities, whatever it will be. But you do need two displays. And you're going to need the cords. For me, I have a DVI cord and a VGA cord. In addition to that, you're also going to need a couple of adapters depending on what your situation is. For me, right now I have a HDMI, which is right here, to DVI. That's what that looks like. The DVI cable runs into my larger monitor, and the other one is a DisplayPort or Thunderbolt port to VGA. Looks like this. The blue one right here. So you need to get those adapters. I know it comes with a DisplayPort to DVI, but I had to change it because my setup is a little bit different. These adapters cost around $30, $24 possibly. So they're not cheap, but totally worth it for a dual monitor. And that's really all you need to start with. So what you want to do is, originally you have one plugged in, obviously, I'm sure. So right now I'm going to unplug the VGA and act as if I only have one monitor. Okay? So now you can see I get no signal on that. I just have that. So once you plug in your adapter and you get it hooked up, whatever you need to do, make sure everything is plugged into this, into the back, depending on which cord you're using. So this is going into the DisplayPort. So just plug it in simply once you hook all the wires up. You're going to want to go into the settings mode, settings preferences actually. Now right here, up at the top, it says displays. So you're going to want to hit displays. You'll notice it popped up on both screens, so that's a good thing. Over here, you're going to want to hit whatever this has to be set at. It's probably already at the standard right now, so I would just do best for display. That's what I do on both my monitors. You can change it if you want to, but if you do it scaled, it's going to be manual, and then it could look kind of like pixelated. So anyway, go over to this monitor, or your second monitor, wherever it is, whether it be above it, below it, whatever, and you're going to want to make sure that you click on best for display if that's the way you want it. You can set it to manual, same thing like the other side, but I'm telling you it's not going to look as good. Then you can change the color if you need to. I would not mess with it unless it's asking for you to calibrate it, otherwise you should be good. And I have them both at 60 Hz refresh rate, which is the standard right now. So besides that, you're going to have to hit arrangement. Now this shows you where the monitors should be and where your computer will think the monitor is. For me, as you can see here, my monitor is a little bit lower than this one. So you really have to do this yourself, guys. It's pretty self-explanatory. Let's just say my monitor, my big monitor, was above the little one, let's just say. So I would drag it and put it right there. I'm not going to do that because that's not the way it is. So I'm going to leave it right where it was. So just do that. That way your computer knows that when you drag it across the screen, it will line up almost exactly. So you're going to have to play with it a little bit in order to get yours correct. As you can see here, it's pretty perfect. I mean, there's a little bit of a glitch at the bottom, but that's just because it's angled. I have both these facing like inward, which you can like kind of like that. And that's just me. So even for me, it's fine. It doesn't really matter. This doesn't matter that much. It just matters that it's to the right of your screen. That way you don't try and push it this way and then it goes over there. So just make sure you have that lined up. Pretty simple. But besides that, that's really it. And if you're having trouble deciding which monitor is which, you can always hit gather windows and it'll all put it onto one thing if you can't find your monitor. Anyway, so that's just troubleshooting basically. And then if you wanted to, you could hit mirror displays. What that will do is it'll basically show the same one over there, which honestly that's pointless and defeats the purpose. So I don't like mirroring. Okay, so that's it, guys. Now you're able to use tasks over here and over here in a breeze. So If you have any questions whatsoever on this, please just let me know. Please follow me on Twitter, and like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks, guys.